But so here we are. The tariffs are here, everybody, and this is not good.
Damn, that ain't good.
Our plan is to retaliate with more tariffs, reciprocal tariffs, retaliatory tariffs.
I don't know if that was a good idea.
Trump says, for every retaliatory tariff that you guys impose, we're going to impose an equal retaliatory tariff.
Well, now we're getting into some deep shit. I don't know if I'm ready for that also. What? 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 What?
I would imagine that the smart thing to do for Canada is to issue retaliatory tariffs. And then, of course, if you're the United States, then probably the best play is to issue retaliatory tariffs.
Would be stalemate after stalemate.
And you see where this thing goes. We tariff the shit out of each other until we just don't trade at all. I don't understand this whole tariff thing. What's the goddamn point? I mean, I understand the point. I just think that the timeline that is possible for this to be a benefit to the United States, unless the whole plan is to just, bully everyone into submission.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god.
This is going to be painful for the states. I mean, I keep trying to understand what's going on. And so I found some videos for us, and I found some information for all of us to go through together. Breaking! Justin Trudeau claims the United States has attacked Canada's economy by aligning with Putin, a lying, murderous dictator, and will retaliate with counter tariffs on $155 billion of American goods. We're now in an economic war with the USA.
So today, the United States launched a trade war against Canada. At the same time, they're talking about working positively with Russia, appeasing Vladimir Putin, a lying, murderous dictator.
Does anybody on earth enjoy this guy's voice at all?
No!
Is it just me? Is it really hard to listen to this bastard talk? His voice rubs me the wrong way, especially when he's talking in French.
Make that make sense.
Make that make sense. I'm super cool. I'm Justin Trudeau. Make it make sense.
It didn't make any sense then.
Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite, but we will not back down from a fight.
Reasonable and polite. We will not back down from a fight. Get that in the merch store on a t-shirt.
Not when our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake. At the moment, the U.S. tariffs came into effect in the early hours of this morning, and so did the Canadian response. Canada will be implementing 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods, starting with tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods immediately, and tariffs on the remaining $125 billion of American products in 21 days' time.
21 days' time? What the hell's going on in 21 days' time? What happens in 21 days' time? How did they decide on $155 billion worth of products? Who is actually coming up with these plans? I want to know. It can't be that guy, that's for sure. Now, if you're like me and you're not so bright,
Ooh, self-burn. Those are rare.
or maybe you are so bright and you just can't make sense out of this thing, or you can't figure out why in the world they would be doing this. In my head, I keep thinking, and I'm no genius, but I feel like there are many items that they rely upon us for that, at least initially, and by initially I mean until they figure out another place to get the stuff at a similar price and figure out the logistics and the whole chain of things, the whole supply chain, I think that there's some things that, will really sting these mother for a little while, okay? Because it takes a long time to revamp the entire car industry, basically. Like, what did they say? We stole their car industry, right? So how long does it take to get the whole thing working back on that side of the border and eliminate our side? Initially, they won't be able to revamp or retool or replace the supply chain, right? With certain things, not just cars, but the cars is a big one. Because if you know anything about the car industry, it's like heavily Ontario based, okay? Because we produce a lot of parts and we put together a lot of cars. And so I don't know how they replace that.